What's up, YouTube? Silver Werewolf, thanks for watching. Last video, I searched one of these rolls with the old silver dime on top. Unsearched wheat rolls, and before I searched this one, I said I was going to recap what I found after looking closely at the last roll. So on one end, it had this 1905 S barber dime, and it's pretty well worn. Um, I'll probably just throw that in the junk silver pile. Um, Not gonna put it in a flip or anything. One Indian head cent. It's an 1899, but you can see that guy's pretty well toasted too. So that's probably just gonna go in a junk pile. Return to sender, more or less. And then one steel wheat penny. That's also super corroded. I mean, you can't even really read the date on it. So that's going to go in the junk pile. There were a few nice sweet pennies in that first roll. These rolls, I got from two different sellers on eBay too, so I'm curious to see what this next one is. And this one has a mercury dime in one end that actually looks to be in pretty good shape, so I'm pretty curious to see what's in this one. But so we know our barber dime is pretty well toasted. I was hoping that was going to be a little nicer, but the dates were fairly well varied. The oldest wheat pennies I had were these 1940 wheat pennies. So I had two 1940s, four 1941s, five 1944s, five 1945s, five 1946, two 1947s, one 1950, two 1951s, one 1952, one 1953, two 1955s, actually three 1955s. I'm not including these nicer coins in the junk pile, I guess. One 1954, five 1956s, four 1957s, and five 1958s. So all of these are just in pretty just regular, pretty well circulated shape. Then there are a few that stood out. I'd say these are in AU condition for the most part, except for maybe this guy right here. But there's a 1945 S. No, I'm sorry, 1945 D in AU condition. This 1946 S was close, but Lincoln's face has a little more wear on it than we'd like to see on an AU coin. This 1954 S looks pretty nice. This 1955 D looks pretty nice. 1956 D, 1957 D is very nice. Let's see back on there too is really in pretty nice shape. And then this 1958D. So some pretty decent coins in that first roll. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and bust open this other uncirculated wheat penny roll from another seller on eBay, see what we got in there, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so after cracking open that next roll, unsearched roll of wheat pennies with the old dime, nothing too crazy in there, no Indian heads. So here's the Mercury dime that was on the top of the roll. Let's see if I can focus in on that at all. No, not really. Well, it's a 1937 Mercury dime, in pretty decent shape. Nothing too crazy there. You can kind of see it. We don't have full bands, so it's nothing like it's nothing too crazy. But I'm happy with that. Our oldest wheat penny is a 1940. And then we got a range of dates up to 1958. And that was the same as in this other roll. So that's kind of interesting. Two different sellers on eBay. Both rolls ranged from 1940 to 1958. So that's kind of interesting. This roll, so the second roll, I had a lot of 1944s in there. No steel 1944s. That would have been cool. And let's see, some 51s, 52s. See, that's 46 there. So yeah, it's more or less the same thing. And then the coins that stood out to me were these 1958s in AU condition, or possibly uncirculated. There might even be some nice mint states in there. So I'm gonna have to take a look at those under a microscope. I think this 58 is a proof, in really nice shape too. So I'm pretty happy with those. So overall, I'm pretty happy with these rolls. They weren't that expensive. On average, about $15 a piece. Didn't expect to find anything crazy in them, but I enjoyed hunting through them, and I think I got what I paid for. So I'm not upset. So that's good. I did order another roll. This one does not have a silver dime on top. It's just an unsearched wheat penny roll, so we'll see what that one has to offer. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'm going to do a $50 roll hunt next. So until then, have a good one. We'll see you later.